Hi, today we're going to talk a little bit about pigs. Pigs in Europe, referring to Portugal, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Spain. Now we're going to focus more specifically on Greece and some of the problems that we're seeing in the news right now. But before that, we got to talk a little bit about the history behind the behind the euro. In 2002, 16 countries came together in Europe, forming the EU, the European Union. They would be united under the same currency while maintaining their separate and different governments. The idea was great, and it actually has increased quite a few of the important things within the European Union, such as investments and trade within the countries within the European Union, and it's even boosted tourism a little bit that they found. But there are some problems with it. Now, we all know the United States dollar, and it's got a great system because every now and then you need to raise the value of the dollar and you need to lower the value of the dollar. That's called inflation and deflation, which, as long as it's monitored and as long as it's done right, can be a good thing. Now, with the euro, they sometimes need to do the exact same thing to maintain competitiveness. However, with the dollar, we're all united underneath the exact same government. Whereas the euro, they have 16, actually it's more now, they have several different governments trying to figure out how they can be competitive with each other and with the rest of the world. So, what you end up having is some countries like, for instance, Germany or France, they would like to keep the euro value going up, whereas some places like the pigs, such as Greece, especially right now, need to move that down. What it creates is a tension, where one's pulling up and one's pulling down, creating a lot of the divisions that we're seeing right now within the European Union. Now, some of the greatest problems that this presents is that now Greece, and a lot of people are talking about Greece leaving the European Union. And they're wondering that if Greece leaves the European Union, what will be the repercussions on the other ones, and if it will create a snowball effect for some of the other countries such as Portugal and Italy and Ireland that are also facing problems. While Germany, they're feeling that they shouldn't have to keep paying for the problems in Greece's budget. We all know that there's different ways and different methods of thinking, and we're interested in hearing more about yours. What do you think? Do you think that the European Union can survive these polls, or do you think that it will be weak, or do you think that it will be made strong like the dollar, which was made strong by the unification of several different states, which is sort of the idea of what European Union is trying to do. They've actually accomplished some of that, such as increasing their trade within the European Union by 5 to 10%, and they've even increased their tourism by 6.5%, like we were talking about earlier. So do you think that the pressure will be too much on Greece and they'll leave the European Union? Do you think that Greece should leave the European Union? Or do you think that the European Union can survive and continue to thrive in this economy?